What if the thing you trusted the most was eating you alive? What if the peaceful new world you were promised was built on the bodies of the people you loved? And what if the only thing standing between humanity and complete surrender was one woman who hasn't cried once since the world ended? Tonight, Pluribus Episode 6 finally rips open the truth. Literally. A locked freezer, a sheet, a smell so strong it makes Carol collapse before she even sees what's inside. And the moment she lifts the camera, everything we suspected becomes real. The others aren't peaceful. The others aren't harmless. The others aren't human. They've been hiding something that changes everything about the joining and about the future of the planet. But here's the real nightmare. Carol discovers that the only reason she hasn't been absorbed into the Hive yet is because the Hive needs her consent. And the process they use to take someone might be the most painful fate left in the world. So now ask yourself, if humanity could survive, but your individuality had to die, would you agree? And what if refusing to join doesn't save you, but only delays your ending? Let's dive into Pluribus Episode 6, Ending Explained, Symbolism, Hidden Clues, and the terrifying truth behind human-derived protein. Trust me, you're not ready for what's coming. The warehouse that breathed. The episode doesn't start with visuals. It starts with sound. Insects. Crickets. The sound of a world that's empty. The kind of sound you only hear when there are no people left to make noise. The camera holds on the factory exterior. Nothing in frame, except concrete, two corners of the building, and silence. And then the door slams open. Carol bursts out, gagging, stumbling, collapsing against the wall as she throws up. Whatever she just saw wasn't horror movie bad. It was reality breaking bad. And immediately the tone shifts. Music hits, sharp and violent. For 10 days, fans thought they knew what was under that sheet. But Carol's reaction tells us it's worse. She pulls out her handheld camcorder with shaking hands. Not to investigate, not to record, but to warn the other survivors. The others can't know she's onto them. The camcorder's shaky POV becomes our eyes. There's a low drone, rising, throbbing, almost like a heartbeat, a countdown. Every second before the reveal feels like a warning. Turn back now. But she doesn't. Carol lifts the sheet, and the world we thought we understood collapses. Body parts. Sorted. Categorized. Chopped. Separated. And behind them, a meat grinder. Grinding human remains into a pale mixture. Milk cartons sitting neatly on a conveyor belt. Filled. Sealed. Stacked. Human-derived protein. HDP. Suddenly the others' peaceful rules don't feel so peaceful anymore, do they? They don't harm living creatures. They don't pluck apples from trees. They don't kill. But the dead? The dead are a resource. 100,000 people die every day naturally. And the others, without the ability to farm, need those bodies to survive. Suddenly the joining isn't just a hitch. It's a system. A cycle. A machine. Carol is shaking. Not because she thinks they'll kill her, but because she realizes they don't need to kill anyone. The world is already dying faster than they can eat it. She wants to show the video to the other survivors, but she knows the others will translate every message, every word, every signal. So she makes a decision. She packs her bags, cleans the rug, erases every trace she was ever there, and drives to Las Vegas. Because Vegas is where Kumba is hiding. The only man who still laughs in this dead world. The only survivor who isn't afraid. And maybe the only one who knows more than she does. Vegas is a graveyard with neon lights. When the camera fades in, we don't see Kumba first. We see Elvis. A portrait on a wall. A waitress speaking French. Soft jazz. French voices. Human individuality, but also not. The camera glides around the room slowly, teasing his reveal. And then we see him. Kumba. Playing poker. Against the others. Not for his life, not for survival, but for the house record. He's using them like props.
Actors. Decorations in the casino he owns by default. One of the others, the enemy in the poker scene, leans in and whispers, "Your luck is about to run out." And Kumba smiles, Maybe someday, just not today. Symbolism overload. Because the way this show works, that line isn't a joke, it's a warning. Something is coming for Kumba, and for the first time, he won't be able to laugh it off. When the round ends, the transformation is immediate. The others drop their pretend personalities. Faces empty, voices silent, no thoughts, no individuality. It's like someone turned off a switch. When Kumba leaves the room, they instantly revert back to drones. No chatter, no expression, just stillness. Vegas is dead, and Kumba sits on the throne of a corpse. Carol meets the man who laughs at the end